Inside the lives of teen sports millionaires, fame, pressure, and fortune. The rise of the teen sports millionaire. In an age where social media, streaming platforms, and global fan bases turn young athletes into instant celebrities, it's no surprise that some teenagers are already sitting on fortunes before they graduate high school. While most teens are worried about prom or passing exams, these young stars are signing multi-million-dollar contracts, landing endorsement deals, and appearing in global advertising campaigns. From basketball courts to football fields, tennis courts to Olympic tracks, teenage athletes are not just making headlines, they're making millions. But with that meteoric rise comes an intense spotlight. Behind the flash and glamour lies a world full of high expectations, constant scrutiny, and the never-ending pressure to perform. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on our upcoming videos. Now, let's get started. A glimpse at the numbers. Let's talk money. In the world of sports, talent pays early. Take the case of LaMelo Ball, who signed a $100 million endorsement deal with Puma before he played an NBA game. Or Coco Gauff, who burst onto the tennis scene at just 15 and quickly racked up millions in winnings and sponsorships. And then there's Isho Speed, a teenage content creator whose gaming skills and sports persona have generated millions in endorsements and fan donations, blending the lines between digital and athletic fame. These are just the success stories we hear about. Beneath them lies a growing industry of scouts, brands, trainers, and agents, all searching for the next big teen sensation. In some ways, being a teen sports star is no longer just about the sport, it's about becoming a brand. The fame factor. Fame arrives fast for young athletes. One standout performance in a national tournament or a viral clip can catapult a teen into stardom. Social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube serve as global stages where young stars build fan bases that rival those of veteran professionals. But with that fame comes visibility. Every move is watched, every misstep magnified. A tweet can turn into a headline. A stumble during a game can spark debates online. Teen athletes face the kind of attention most adults struggle to handle. For many, privacy becomes a luxury they no longer have. Athletes like Mikey Williams, a high school basketball phenom, gained millions of followers even before entering college. His games were streamed like NBA matches. With fame came pressure, brand expectations, online critics, and the weight of living up to the hype. Pressure at a young age. For every teen athlete who shines in the spotlight, there's a storm of pressure they're trying to navigate. They're not just expected to win, they're expected to dominate, to be role models, and to represent million-dollar brands. Imagine being 17 and knowing that one bad performance could tank your market value. Coaches demand results. Agents push for deals. Parents want what's best, but sometimes what's best is unclear. The pressure isn't just physical, it's mental. Burnout, anxiety, and depression are real concerns for teen millionaires. And let's not forget the pressure of expectations from fans. Young athletes are often labeled the next LeBron, the next Serena, or the next Messi. These comparisons, while flattering, are also massive burdens. One injury, one misstep, one bad game, and the crowd that cheered can quickly turn cold. Balancing fortune with life. Being a millionaire teen sounds like a dream, but it also creates challenges that most people can't relate to. Managing sudden wealth is one of the biggest hurdles. Most of these athletes don't have financial literacy or experience dealing with money, yet they're handed checks worth more than their families have ever seen. Some, like tennis prodigy Emma Raducanu, wisely hire financial advisors and build teams around them to handle endorsements and investments. Others aren't so lucky. There are stories of teen stars spending lavishly: cars, jewelry, designer clothes, only to later struggle with taxes, bad investments, or being taken advantage of by those around them. At a time when most teens are learning how to budget for college or getting their first part-time job, these young millionaires are learning how to protect wealth, build brands, and plan for life after sports. Fame's double-edged sword. There's an old saying, fame is a fickle friend. In the sports world, it's even more true. Fame can be a rocket ship or a wrecking ball. Look at Freddie Adu, once dubbed the next Pele, at just 14 years old. He signed multi-million-dollar contracts and became the face of U.S. soccer. But the hype eventually faded. The pressure, the expectations, the mental toll, it all took a heavy price. Freddie's story serves as a reminder. Early fame doesn't guarantee long-term success. Similarly, there are dozens of teen stars whose careers fizzled after 1 or 2 seasons. Injuries, overtraining, or simply being unable to handle the pressure can lead to early exits from sports and sometimes the spotlight too. The role of family and mentorship. Behind every teen sports millionaire is usually a strong support system or a glaring absence of one. The role of family is critical. Some parents become fierce protectors and business partners. Others see dollar signs and push their children too hard, too fast. Take Venus and Serena Williams, who had their father, Richard Williams, steering their careers with intense focus and discipline. His involvement kept them grounded, helping them navigate the chaos of early fame. In contrast, there have been other stories where poor family management led to legal battles, financial losses, or fractured relationships. Mentors, too, can make a huge difference. Having experienced professionals guiding young athletes through the business side of sports can help prevent many of the pitfalls teen stars face. Whether it's a coach, a former athlete, or a trusted manager, mentorship plays a crucial role in building not just a career but a life. How brands shape teen stardom. Brands love young talent. They represent energy, potential, and the future. Companies race to sign the next big thing before they explode. Shoe deals, apparel lines, video game partnerships, energy drink sponsorships. Teen athletes today aren't just endorsing products, they're becoming products. Sometimes these partnerships are smart. Athletes like Naomi Osaka have built entire empires beyond their sports careers. But for younger athletes, these deals can be traps, locking them into long-term contracts that restrict their freedom or exploit their image. There's also the unspoken rule: stay marketable. That means avoiding controversy, keeping your image polished, and often not speaking out on sensitive issues. For a teen, that can mean living under a microscope every single day. Social media, a blessing and a curse. Social media has played a massive role in the rise of teen sports millionaires. It gives them a platform, builds their fan base, and helps them connect directly with supporters. But it also exposes them to constant criticism. One mistake, one tweet, one photo out of context, and the internet doesn't forget. The pressure to be on 24/7 can lead to mental fatigue and burnout. Comments from strangers questioning their talent, appearance, or personality can take a deep emotional toll. Still, those who manage it well turn social media into an asset. They control their narrative, promote causes they care about, and even launch their own products and businesses. Staying grounded in a high-stakes world. So how do some teen athletes stay grounded amid all the chaos? The answer varies, but common themes include staying connected to their roots and communities, surrounding themselves with trustworthy mentors and advisors, taking time for mental health and balance, focusing on long-term goals instead of short-term fame. Some young stars even return to school or pursue college degrees while managing their careers, understanding that life after sports is long and unpredictable. Athletes like Eileen Gu, who balanced Olympic gold medals with Stanford University classes, show that it's possible to have both success and stability with the right mindset and planning. The road ahead. The world of teen sports millionaires is dazzling but also demanding. For every teen who breaks records and builds a brand, there are dozens who struggle behind the scenes. As more young athletes enter the limelight earlier than ever, it's crucial to build systems that protect them, support them, and educate them. Leagues, brands, and schools are beginning to catch up. Financial literacy programs, mental health resources, and mentorship initiatives are gaining traction. But there's still a long way to go. In the end, being a teenage sports millionaire isn't just about talent. It's about resilience, discipline, and the ability to grow up fast, often in front of the whole world. If you found this deep dive into the world of teen sports millionaires eye-opening, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that uncover the truth behind the headlines. Got a favorite teen athlete you admire or a success story we should cover next? Drop it in the comments, we'd love to hear from you.